Welcome to Trending Now USA, and I am Bella. Tonight, the tennis world turns its attention to a moment that carries history, pride, and promise as Alexandra Eala earns a coveted wildcard spot in the historic WTA 125 Philippine Open, a breakthrough that resonates far beyond rankings, prize money, or a single tournament draw. This announcement marks not only a significant milestone in Eala's young but already remarkable career, but also a defining chapter for Philippine tennis as the nation prepares to host one of its most important professional women's events in history. Eala's name has steadily grown familiar to tennis fans across the globe. From her early junior dominance to her composed presence on the professional tour, she has carried herself with the calm confidence of an athlete who understands the weight of expectation and the privilege of opportunity. The wildcard entry into the WTA 125 Philippine Open is more than a ticket into the main draw. It is a recognition of her journey, her potential, and her role as a trailblazer for Southeast Asian tennis. The Philippine Open, holding WTA 125 status, represents the highest-level women's professional tennis tournament ever staged in the country. For decades, Filipino tennis fans followed international stars from afar, watching Grand Slams and WTA events on screens, dreaming of the day when elite-level competition would arrive on home soil. That day has now come, and fittingly, one of the faces of this historic event is a Filipina who has already made history of her own. Eala's wildcard selection was met with widespread enthusiasm, not only from fans but also from former players, coaches, and sports leaders who see in her story a symbol of what is possible when talent meets opportunity. At just a young age, Eala has already broken barriers, becoming the first Filipina to win a junior Grand Slam singles title and consistently proving she belongs on the international stage. Her presence in the Philippine Open adds emotional weight to the tournament, transforming it from a sporting event into a celebration of national progress in tennis. For Eala, the wild card is both an honor and a responsibility. Playing in front of a home crowd brings unique pressure, but it also offers a level of support that cannot be replicated elsewhere. The cheers will be louder, the expectations higher, and the meaning deeper. Yet those who have followed her career know she thrives in moments like these, where challenge and opportunity intersect. The road to this moment has been shaped by years of discipline and sacrifice. Eala's development took her far from home, training at elite academies, competing across continents, and adapting to the demanding rhythm of professional tennis. Each match, whether a win or a loss, added layers to her game and resilience to her mindset. The wildcard entry is a recognition that her journey aligns perfectly with the mission of the Philippine Open, to elevate women's tennis in the region and inspire the next generation. Tournament organizers have emphasized that the decision to award Eala a wild card reflects both merit and vision. The WTA 125 level attracts rising stars and experienced professionals just outside the top tier, creating a fiercely competitive environment. By including Eala, the organizers ensure local fans have a player to rally behind while also showcasing a homegrown talent capable of challenging international opponents. As news of the wild card spread, social media buzzed with messages of support from fans across the Philippines and the global Filipino community. Many recalled watching Eala as a junior, following her matches in the early hours of the morning, celebrating her victories as collective national triumphs. The Philippine Open now offers those fans a chance to witness her compete live, on home courts, wearing the national colors with pride. The significance of this moment extends beyond Eala herself. For young Filipino athletes, particularly girls dreaming of a future in tennis, her wildcard entry sends a powerful message. World-class opportunities can exist at home, and international success does not require leaving one's identity behind. The Philippine Open becomes a platform where local talent and global competition meet on equal footing. The WTA 125 Philippine Open also arrives at a time when women's sports are gaining increased visibility and investment. By hosting a tournament of this caliber, the Philippines joins a growing list of nations committed to promoting women's tennis and providing professional pathways for athletes. Eala's involvement amplifies that commitment, placing a recognizable and inspirational figure at the center of the event. On the court, the wildcard entry sets the stage for compelling matchups. Eala will face opponents with diverse playing styles, from powerful baseliners to crafty veterans. Each match represents a test of her adaptability and growth. Competing at WTA 125 level demands consistency, mental toughness, and the ability to manage momentum over long matches. These are challenges Eala has been preparing for throughout her transition from junior success to professional ambition. Off the court, her presence brings attention from international media, shining a spotlight on Philippine tennis infrastructure, fan culture, and organizational capability. Successful execution of the Philippine Open could pave the way for even higher-level events in the future, potentially attracting WTA 250 or beyond. In that sense, Eala's wildcard is part of a broader narrative about the country's readiness to host world-class tennis. The emotional dimension of playing at home cannot be overstated. For Eala, every point will carry echoes of early mornings on practice courts, family support, and the dreams formed long before international recognition arrived. The Philippine Open offers a rare opportunity to merge personal history with professional aspiration, creating moments that resonate long after the final ball is struck. Coaches and analysts have noted that Eala's game continues to evolve, with improved physicality, tactical awareness, and confidence against higher-ranked opponents. The wild card allows her to test these developments against a strong field without the pressure of qualification rounds. It is a chance to measure progress and identify areas for further growth as she continues her climb up the rankings. The historic nature of the Philippine Open adds symbolic weight to every match played. As the first WTA 125 event in the country, it represents a turning point, a declaration that Philippine tennis is ready to step onto a bigger stage. Eala's wildcard entry ensures that this declaration includes a local voice, a player who embodies both the past struggles and future promise of the sport in the nation. Fans attending the tournament are expected to create an atmosphere unlike any other, blending the passion of Filipino sports culture with the traditions of international tennis. For visiting players, competing against Eala in this environment will be an experience in itself, as the crowd rallies behind its homegrown star with unwavering enthusiasm. The broader tennis community has also taken note, viewing the Philippine Open as a strategic addition to the WTA calendar. Positioned as a key opportunity for rising players to gain points and experience, the event benefits from strong regional interest and growing global attention. Eala's participation enhances its profile, making her matches must-watch encounters. As the tournament approaches, anticipation continues to build. Training sessions intensify, preparations sharpen, and expectations rise. For Eala, the wildcard entry is not an endpoint, but a beginning, a moment that opens new doors and invites new challenges. How she navigates this opportunity will be watched closely, not only by fans but by aspiring athletes who see in her journey a reflection of their own dreams. In many ways, the wild card symbolizes belief. Belief from organizers, belief from fans, and belief from Eala herself. It acknowledges that she belongs on this stage and that her story is inseparable from the story of Philippine tennis at this pivotal moment. Every serve, every rally, and every handshake at the net will contribute to a narrative that extends far beyond the scoreboard. The Philippine Open stands as a celebration of progress, and Eala's wildcard entry ensures that celebration carries a deeply personal and national dimension. As the lights come on, the courts fill, and the matches begin, one thing is certain: history will be made, and a new chapter in women's tennis in the Philippines will unfold before the world's eyes. This is Trending Now USA. I am Bella, and this is a story of opportunity, pride, and a rising star stepping onto a historic stage, ready to turn a wild card moment into something unforgettable.